Hey Tech, this is Shiipty and welcome back to the channel for another episode of my sim series Naomi. I know that it's been a long time, guys. I'm so sorry for the delay in this episode. Life has just been lifing for me lately. My friend Ocean also shared something in her community post about this and I felt like it was spot on. I'll go ahead and pop the post right here, but this was essentially like how I was feeling. Naomi is a very heavy storyline let's play that involves a lot of cinematics, and so it just takes a great deal of time, and there was just days where I just came home or sat at my computer and all I wanted to do was just have some casual gameplay. And so that's where my new current household was born and the other projects that I'm working on behind the scenes. But I do want you guys to know I love Naomi dearly and I love this gameplay. I love this household. It just takes a lot of work to get the episodes done and up. And so I don't want you guys to think I am not having fun playing this household. I am. It is just very much, it just takes a lot of work to get the episodes up and out. But let's go ahead and hop into today's episodes. You guys can see that we are currently at Cory's wedding and we are just celebrating with our family. Now, I do feel like I need to give a formal introduction to some of these sims because it's been a while since you guys have seen them. So the sim that is sitting next to Naomi, this is her older brother, Jared. And then we have his daughter, this is Krista. And then we have his wife, Jasmine. And these three, well, except for their daughter, because she wasn't born yet. But Jared and his wife, Jasmine, made an appearance in the current household version of Naomi's. So if you guys want to get to see Jared a little bit more in his family dynamics, then definitely check that out. But we have Naomi sitting here with her fiance, Angelo, and then her best friend is also here as well. And let's go ahead and just fall on into this table here. You guys, I'm just going to say the table arrangements are probably a little weird and I just really wanted to play. Y'all know that my wedding stories can be a bit messy at times, so let's go ahead and get on with it. So right here we have Wade's mother. She is looking so fabulous. She's looking just happy nowadays. She and Wade have really been working on their relationship. I wouldn't say that it's perfect, but it's definitely better than what it was before. Next to her we have Alicia. This is Angelo's daughter. She is actually about to be graduating probably in the next week's episode, guys. I'm so excited for her. Over here at this table, we have a very interesting setup going on. Wade's date was actually sitting in this chair here, but she had to excuse herself for the restroom. But we have Wade, who is the father of Cory and Preston and the ex-husband of Naomi. We have Bree. This is Cory's now wife. It's so fun to say. We have Preston. He was actually the ring bearer and the best man. And so it was kind of cute to see him bring the ring down the aisle and be there to support his older brother, Cory. Over here we have Bree's father, this adorable man. He is so cute and I'm so proud of the way that he came out. He did make his first appearance in the last episode, so if you guys want to see him a little bit more, go check that out. And then next to him is Yasmin. This is Naomi's mother. She is looking so beautiful tonight. I love her purple gown and the fact that she wore out her natural curls. She's just so adorable. We have a few more party guests, but I do think that, you know, everybody's kind of everywhere. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, I almost missed him, but this is Naomi's dad. Isn't he so cute? He's getting a little older now. He's starting to get a hunch in his back and he's walking a little bit more like an elderly man, but he's still got some pep in his step. Do not play. And behind him is actually Wade's date. You guys got to see her in the last episode where they kind of met up at the park and were talking. And I did see a comment that said they wanted to see how Wade felt regarding his new date. So I am currently controlling Wade as a sim, so I do want to pop into the relationship panel and show you all how he is feeling towards his date. So, oops, might help if I actually select him. I was like, what is this? So Courtney, Miss Courtney herself, he actually perceives her as very attractive and they have good compatibility, but they are still acquaintances, still getting to know each other. And so that very well could change. But for right now, he really is enjoying her company at this event. But let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay because I've missed this household and I'm so happy that I got over the speed bump to get the wedding out of the way. I think honestly what it was, guys, was the fact that I was not really looking forward to the wedding event just because my wedding stories truly did kind of just make a mess of things, but I still love the pack. You know, it has really good items like these chairs and these tables and all the decor pieces, but it's just very stressful trying to orchestrate a wedding with it. But it looks like the lights have recently been kicked on, which I do love that. I want to get everybody on the dance floor to just dance a little bit. So what I'm going to do is actually go to ceremony activities, and now we are going to try and gather for the first dance. This is going to be so cute, and I feel like Wade might even break out his camera, might even shed a tear or two, because this is his baby boy. He's a man now. Oh my gosh, not the way. Naomi's brother and Naomi's fiance are just sandwiching Wade here in the middle. But Jared is not a fan of Wade, and you know, he's not angry towards him as much as he was back then, but he's just not a fan. So it's kind of funny seeing Wade in between these two men. And also I guess Wade and Angela got their suit from the same person. I'm so excited to see this first dance. I'm so happy that everyone is very graciously just lining up around this dance floor. Cory looks so sharp, guys. His mom made sure she found him the best fitted tux that she possibly could. He just looks so handsome, and I cannot believe the little boy that Naomi first had is now a man, and he's married and he has a wife, and oh my gosh, to start having babies. I'm so excited for them. But I guess, see, this is what I'm saying. This is the frustrating part about the wedding stories. Let me see if I can locate. Is she sleeping? Oh my gosh, y'all, the bride, I thought she ran away, but she's not even tired. She's just laying here on the bench. So we're just gonna help her out a little bit because we are kind of waiting on her. So we might just actually have everybody dance together. The first half of this episode is probably going to be a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you all. But hopefully afterwards it'll get a little better. Okay guys, so I did reset my game briefly because it was acting a little strange, and I also wanted to turn on one of my filters on OBS so if the mic sounds different, hopefully it's a good different. I have no idea because I'm recording, but hopefully it's better. So I went back in time, which means that we can go ahead and cut this cake together. By the way, guys, they did not hire a caterer, and the reason they did it is because Cory is a chef himself, and so why pay extra money for that? He made a spread of different things, and so we have barbecue, smoked briskets, we have fruit and chocolate pot, we also have some rainbow sushi, we have some barbecue ribs and baked beans. Oh my god, it sounds so good. We have a garden veggies dippy platter. Of course, he made the cake as well. And then over here, we have a few Love Heart shortbread cookies. I cannot believe he made all of this morning, guys. He was in the kitchen whipping it up. And then over here, we have some flour veggie rolls. So there's just a lot of options, you know, for vegetarian and for non-vegetarian. Just wanted to make sure that, you know, everyone was accounted for. But it just looks so nice. I love having the family here. I actually would love to show you. Why are you in here by yourself, baby? Oh, maybe she's just thinking about her own wedding, or she's reminiscing on something. But I do want to show you all the family tree because I'm just so proud of this because it took a lot of work and effort. But as you all can see here, it does say that Julia is her half sister. And I did this because I just truly feel like Julia is Naomi's sister, but they're not really related in any way. But you can see here that Jared is on the family tree. We also have Naomi's sons. And then when you open that up, we get an even bigger tree now because Bree is now officially married to Cory. And I don't know, I just really love this. And even on Wade's side, we can see the detail in the family. I love this so much. Does it say ex-wife for Wade? I have no idea. But it's really cool to see like how the family does progress like this and how we just have so many links to Naomi now. But I have no idea why our girl is in here. So what I'm going to do is help her out and bring her back outside to socialize with everyone. Where is her man? Let me see if I can find him really quickly. You guys, how embarrassing. I was literally looking for Angelo and he's on the pew just directly across from Naomi. But maybe they were both in here just like sitting back and looking at the, I don't know, the archway and just talking to each other in the same room and just fantasizing about getting married and everything. So what I'm going to do is have her come over here. And I do think that she might be a little romantic with her man and she might profess her undenying love and just say, baby, I cannot wait until It's our turn to recite our vows, to say I do, and for me to officially be your wife. She's like, I love you so much. And he tells Naomi, you know, I love you too, but let's just go ahead and have them have a kiss for just a moment if possible, because this is the first time all day that they're having some alone time because they've just been very busy with, you know, just the wedding preparations and everything like that. Naomi has been pulling a lot of weight in this wedding, and so she wasn't really able to just be with her man for a moment. And so yeah, let's have them have just a kiss together. Oh, I miss them. I missed them so much. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, he's like, I love you. I just love how he does things on his own with her. And we do actually have a want up here. Oh wait, family dynamic supportive. Okay, when family members have a supportive dynamic, both Sims will actively provide affection and compliments to each other. Older Sim will actively seek to console or cheer up the younger Sim, and the younger Sim feels comfortable venting complaints or asking for help a bit more. Would you say Wade and Cory have a supportive family dynamic? Have they finally gotten to this point? Then yes, they do. I love that for them. But what I was saying is that Naomi has a want to embrace Angelo, and who am I to keep her from embracing her man? And so yes, let's go ahead and have them embrace one another here in this beautiful venue. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. And yes, they are matching. Oh my goodness, I love them. He gave her a rose. Oh, I love him. But yeah, like, can we get a picture together too? Because this is so great. Oh guys, my heart. I love them so much. They look so cute together. Let's just get a different variation of this. And I am so happy that Naomi is back on her short hair kick because girl is just fabulous with short hair. But now that we've taken our photo together, she just can't stop. I told you guys, oh, and now she wants to get married. Oh my goodness, I'm just in here gushing over them. This is Cory's wedding, y'all. Can we get outside? It's already 11 p.m. Everyone's probably like, where is Naomi and Angela? But I do think I am going to control Preston because I feel like Preston wants to give a toast to his older brother. And he's just so happy for him, happy that he found love and that, you know, he has someone that he can spend forever with. And so Preston has really grown up in this season. I feel like, guys, he has officially become our gentleman. Oh, everyone is having such a good time. Even, oh my gosh, even the pianist was like, yes, that was such a good speech. I love how everyone's cheersing. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Great job, Preston. What do you guys think that Preston said in his speech? How would you orchestrate this? I love to hear your feedback and your opinions on these situations. So definitely leave that down below. But I do want everyone to try and dance. So I think what I'm going to do is put on the romantic station. So let's turn on romance. And I do have my music off, but I do think for this moment, I think I'm going to turn it on. I think I'm going to turn it on. That way I can hear it and just be in the moment with my sim. So I'll put it on like a 33. I feel like that's pretty fair. Let me turn up my headphones so I can hear. Oh my gosh, not grandma giving Preston a hug. She's like, baby, that was amazing. I love this for him. He needs to go see his grandparents more because he does not see them as much. But let's go ahead and put this on high. And we'll get everyone to kind of dance together. Slow dance together. Maybe he can slow dance with his mama. Oh my gosh, guys. It's just me just living in this moment because Preston and Naomi were in such a bad place last season. And to see him just slow dancing with his mama right now. I mean, they may not be on the dance floor, but this is just so adorable. And she's like, baby, you look so handsome. Next thing you know, it's going to be you getting married. He's like, I don't know, mom. I don't know if I'm going to find anybody to tie me down. He feels like he's going to be a forever bachelor. And it's just because Preston has just never seen himself with anyone. I don't know if it's because of how his parents' relationships were or what it is, but he just has never really pictured himself tied down in a relationship. But he is hopeful that maybe he can find somebody one day to, you know, be in love with and all of that. And Naomi is hopeful for her son as well. But This is just so precious, guys. I'm so happy for this moment. Happen to look over and I see that Wade and Courtney are slow dancing together here at the wedding. And I feel like Courtney was probably like, let me see your moves real quick. And he showed them to her and she's like, wow. She's like, that's embarrassing. But she's just picking on him, you know, giving a hard time. But she's like, hey, let's get over here and dance. Let's dance with everybody else. We kind of look like a couple tucked away. So let's not do that. But Wade is like, sure, you know, I'll come over here and dance with you and, you know, have a good time. But he is enjoying himself. You know, she's a blast to be around. They have been laughing the entire night. And, you know, that moment where he was dancing with her, he was kind of feeling it. He's just happy. I wouldn't say that he's feeling in love or anything like that, but he's kind of smitten by this girl. She's beautiful. But Wade is having a good time. Ignore the fact that Marcus is literally over here working out. Guys, I don't know what to do. Maybe we should turn it up a little bit because he looks like he's trying to get amped up. So let's go ahead and change our station to, I kind of want to listen to the hip hop station. So let's go ahead and use that. And then let me help out Marcus because what in the world, I just, this is what I'm saying. Like, I knew that this party was going to be a hot mess and the wedding's already over, but still, I just want everyone to have a good time. Oh, go Naomi. So I guess I'll be partying for the rest of the night with these Sims, whoever ends up staying, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and today is in fact a Wade episode. So I have some things planned for Naomi, but I want to be able to fully involve myself in those in that episode. But for the rest of this one, I thought that we could spend some time with Wade. I am really a big fan of him, especially season 2 version of him. Just because I see his growth and his potential. But Wade had such a great time with Courtney last night. He ended up making sure she got back home, which he should, but I meant more so like he walked her to the door, told her good night, and to call or text him if he needed anything. But Wade just made sure that she was able to get inside of her house okay and everything. But I do think that Wade is a bit hungover this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to place an order for some medication because, like I said, I think that he may have had a little bit to drink and he's not feeling his best. And so we're going to get that ordered. There we go. We are getting that medicine in us pronto. He was going to go to work today, but guys, the hangover is real and he just would rather not be there. I don't know if it's possible for him to call in sick at this point. I think it's just too late. It's definitely too late, but we can take a vacation day. So he's just gonna tell everybody in the office like, hey, you know, I'm not gonna be in today. If you guys need anything, just email me everything over. I'll work on it from home, but I'm just really not feeling it. I'm not feeling great. So I was trying to think what we could possibly get into with Wade, but I do just want him to kind of just lounge around the house and have an easy day. Now, I do want to bring this to your attention, guys. He had a wonderful night with Courtney, as I said, but I do think that Wade, it was weird for him to see Naomi in that setting. And while he was at the wedding, one of the songs that were he and Naomi's song actually came on, and he and Naomi both kind of had that moment where they tuned in and they heard it and they looked at one another and they both just had that look, and nothing came of it except for a quick little slow dance. They both joked about it and had a little laugh. Angela was perfectly fine with it. He is not, like I said, intimidated at all by Wade's relationship with Naomi, and Courtney is just so fresh into the game that she was not fazed by it either. But the two of them just laughed and danced about it, and that was pretty much it. Everybody else was just, you know, watching, but everyone knows where Naomi stands in her relationship, and so that's why something as harmless as, you know, saying, hey, let's dance to this song that used to be our song and laugh about it, it was harmless, guys. But they did share that moment and Naomi walked away from it fine, but I would say that Wade has been in his head a little bit. I think just really, you know, it's expected for him to go through these moments where he rehashes how he treated people in the past, and also just having setbacks, I guess is what we would call them. But he's processing it. He's not reaching out to anyone. He's handling it the way that his therapist told him to, you know, jot down your thoughts, write them down, and just just call me if you need me kind of thing. But over here on the wall, I can't help but mention, but we did get some pictures of Wade with his sons last night. They are kind of grainy, so we'll just keep back. But he got a picture with Cory, of course, and then he also got a picture with Preston. And when I say I never realized how much Cory looks like his mom and his dad, I never realized that, whereas Preston just really truly looks like Naomi. It's crazy. But yeah, I think that what we're gonna do is we're gonna text Preston, because Preston was like, hey dad, check in on me, you had a little bit to drink. So we're gonna have a chatty family call with Preston and just see how things are going. Wade was kind of teasing his son last night as well and saying like, we need to get you in a relationship, buddy. You're the last one left. And Preston's just so focused on his final semester of college that he's not really thinking about love or anything like that. But it was really interesting to see both of his parents kind of give him a hard time regarding his dating life, whereas he feels like they both have no right to tell him about that, including his father. Like, excuse me, dad? No. But maybe he can come over today, hang out with Wade, and just, you know, spend the day with him or something like that. Cory, of course, is going to be on his honeymoon for a few days, so we're not going to be seeing Cory for a while, but yeah, we can hang out with Preston. So I was thinking about keeping Wade in the house, but honestly, guys, I mean, we can go out. I feel kind of guilty because he called out of work, and I feel like that's wrong, but I just want to be able to have some fun today. And plus, it's been a while since I've seen them. So yeah, we're gonna go out 100% with Preston. So Preston and his father are here at the coffee shop that is maybe about a few minutes from his house. So it was really easy to be able to hop over here and just grab a quick cup of coffee. But I have no idea what Wade is going to drink. So let me go ahead and just see what they have to offer. Perfect pre-work shot. I think I'm gonna try the barista's recommendation. He's just like, hey, what do you recommend? Actually, I'll take whatever. But yeah, we are just here grabbing coffee with our son. Just wanted to catch up and talk about just lottie-dottie things and, you know, just see what's happening. Preston also wants to talk to his dad about the wedding last night because, as I mentioned, everyone was kind of cool with, you know, Naomi and Wade dancing. Nobody really thought about it, but I feel like Preston's kind of got a few questions. He wants to make sure his dad's okay and he is not getting the wrong idea, because Preston knows where his mom is in her relationship, but his dad looks single as a Pringle at the moment. And so he's a little worried and concerned. But we're going to go grab our cup of coffee and we're going to join our son. Let's actually try and sit out here on the patio somewhere. I wish there was just a 2-seater one, but we will just have a seat over here. I'm going to be controlling Preston for a little bit, but he just goes ahead and he asked his dad, he's like, hey, you know, I saw you drink a lot last night. You were pretty trashed. He's like, no, I wasn't trashed. I can handle my liquor, son. You have no idea what my college days were like. I mean, really, you should ask your mom. And Preston is about to cut his dad off and he's like, hey, speaking of mom, you know, I saw you guys dancing last night, you know, shortly afterwards, after me and her finished dancing. You know, he's like, yeah, what about it? He's like, you doing all right? He's like, yeah, why wouldn't I be okay? You know, it's just your mom. We're divorced. She's moved on. He's like, I know, dad, but you know, with everything considered, I just want to make sure you're doing okay and you're not getting the wrong idea. I know that you loved mom and, you know, she loved you and you guys were married for a long time, but I just want to make sure you're all right. So you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. You know, thanks for checking on me, son. I really appreciate it, but I promise you I'm better. And Preston's like, okay, well, I'm relieved to hear that, dad. I was really worried about that. So thanks for giving me a good laugh. But he's like, hey, you know what? Let's change the topic. Let's talk about you, son. You know, I would really love to see you dating somebody, possibly getting serious and settling down. And Preston's like, well, dad, I'm focused on school right now, you know, trying to get my degree. I really want to be in therapy and everything. And so I don't think I have time to date. I really don't. I feel like I would just let somebody down. And he's like, well, don't you want a family one day, son? Don't you want to be a dad? Do you know how rewarding it is being a dad? I was like, yeah, but dad, I'm still young. I have time to think about that. And he's like, you're right, son. I'm just giving you a hard time. Just checking on you, making sure you're okay. And he's like, yeah, dad, I'm great. He's like, You do not have to worry about me. Plus, I have no lack in the department of relations. But Wade just gives him, you know, just the parental advice, the birds and the bees. Make sure you use the precautions you need to use. And Preston's like, all right, Dad, let's change the topic. Why is he feeling flirty, by the way? Let me take that away, because alcohol, excuse me, when was he drinking? He must have been drinking at the wedding too. But yeah, the guys are just catching up, just talking about things. I really loved having this moment with Preston and his father, because I feel like it was needed. You know, we don't really get to see Wade just being a dad. We don't get to see Preston just being a son. We just have seen them involved in all the drama they've been in. But it feels really good to be able to see them, you know, just talk and catch up. But I'm going to have Wade go ahead and use the restroom because he has to go so bad. Cory's just, excuse me, Preston's just going to sit here and wait for his dad to come back. He might go in and grab him a cup of coffee or something like that. But yeah, let's actually do that. Let's actually get Preston inside to order himself a cup of coffee. Alrighty guys, so not gonna lie, when Preston came in here to order his coffee, the baristas were switching out, and so he was just standing over here waiting, and you know, waiting for the other barista to make his coffee. And this woman walks in, this young woman, and she just kind of has like little small talk with him while they're both waiting for their coffee. And he, for one moment, was kind of mesmerized, and he was just really taken back by how beautiful she was. And I know Preston was just talking about how he was not ready for a relationship and how he did not want to date anyone, but Preston is really hoping that he runs into this girl again. You know, she came to this coffee shop, so does she live around here? Does she live near my dad? And I feel like he is gonna tell his dad, and he's gonna be like, hey, do you know if like any girls that look like this live around you? Like, he's just gonna give like a basic description, so we're just gonna like ask about A. And his dad's like, oh, I don't think so, son. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's just families and older people. Like, it's kind of expensive to live in this neighborhood, so I don't think so. Preston's like, well, dang. And he's saying to himself, he's kind of mumbling like, maybe I can look her up online. Maybe she's like on a dating website or something like that. Little does he know she is not, but you know, he's hopeful that he'll run into her again, because maybe he can actually strike up more conversation and get to know her and possibly ask her for her number. But I do feel like we had a really good day today, and I know that this episode was kind of short, but I just really wanted to hop in and record for you guys and have some fun with Naomi's family and her save file. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pre-record another episode after this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to become a tugboat. I love you guys, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye everyone.